Welcome to my Tennessee kitchen, and I'm going to be making a recipe today I think you'll just love. You'll find that you're going to be using it over and over again, and when you're needing something very fast and in a hurry. And today's is going to be dinner rolls, and it just takes 4 ingredients. First, I've got a cup of self-rising flour. You could use plain flour and put you a little bit of baking powder in there, but I always use a self-rising flour because it helps it rise very good. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of sugar, and after you make them for the first time, you may decide you want a little more or a little less of the sugar to get it sweet, and you're going to need 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. And if you use over that, they're going to rise super high for you and look really, really pretty and big, but they won't taste as good because they'll have a little bit more mayonnaise taste. And I found, even though when I first got this recipe years and years ago, I started with a tablespoon, but I found out that I don't like that much of a mayonnaise taste to it, so I'm using probably 3/4 of a tablespoon because it's not flattened out there. And then we're going to need to use enough milk to make it better consistency, and then we'll be putting it in a 6-pan muffin pan here. So let's get to it. I have 5 tablespoons of 2% milk in that, and hopefully that's going to be enough, but we'll just add a little at a time and see how much it takes. And I think I'm going to end up having to go back and get more of my 2% milk. Definitely put all 5 tablespoons in it. It definitely is. So let me go get some milk and I'll be right back. As you can see, my milk is 2%, and you can use 1%, skim milk, whole milk, or whatever. My little thing holds like 4 tablespoons, but if I go a little bit to the top over it, that's 5 tablespoons. So that's going to make it a total of 10 tablespoons if I use it all, and we're going to see there. And it's getting close to where I want it, so I'm going to add that total there for 10 tablespoons. And you'll also find out the thinner you have your mixture, the more light and airy your dinner rolls will be, and everything. But you kind of like it to have some thickness to it. And I'm just kind of smoothing it out a little bit here just to make sure that there's no extra flour clumps that's going to be big in it. It won't hurt to see a few of the tiny ones in it, but you definitely don't want to have big clumps and bite down into a bite of flour. And I think that 10 tablespoons of milk was enough. As you can see, it's a better consistency, maybe a little thicker than a pancake mix. And we're going to put them in here. And my oven hasn't went off yet, but I've got it preheating to 350. It should be going off any minute. And I'm going to cook it for about 20 minutes and check on it, and then we'll see if we need to have a little bit more on it. So. And this is very fast in case you run out of bread and you think, oh, I don't have any bread to go with my meal today, or if you just really like them, which we do, and they go good with anything. And this is a recipe I know you're gonna like. I've got 6 muffins ready to go in the 350-degree oven. Check on it in 20 minutes and we'll be back. Well, I just now got the instant dinner rolls out of the oven, and they look pretty good. As you can see, if I added any more mayonnaise, they would have been super, super tall on it. And I'll let you know that I baked them on 350 for 16 minutes, and then I put it on a low broil for 2 minutes to get them looking like this. So now let's do a taste test. Well, I'm having my instant dinner rolls today with shepherd's pie, and let's break into it and see how it looks. You can see it's really moist inside. So now let's give it a little taste here and see how it is. Looks like it's just the right amount of mayonnaise added to it. I think that whole tablespoon would have been a little bit more mayonnaise taste that I like, but a lot of people like that taste to it, and it will make the rolls get even bigger. So I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. It is very easy, and you can make it in a hurry, and it took me a total of 18 minutes after I got it mixed to cook it. So thanks for watching the video today, and have a good day.